The Bermuda Triangle wasn't just a region on a map. It was a living entity, a sentient maelstrom of darkness and dread. It wasn't about disappearances, it was about being consumed, devoured by an ocean possessed by nightmares. So sail through if you dare, but remember, the triangle doesn't just take, it leaves its mark. A chilling echo in the soul, a whispered reminder that you danced with oblivion and lived to tell the tale. But for how long? The Bermuda Triangle, a 500,000 square mile enigma draped across the sapphire expanse of the Atlantic, has taunted humanity for centuries. Its waters, seemingly cursed, hold whispers of vanished ships and planes, swallowed whole by an unseen predator. But beneath the sensationalized tales of ghoulish leviathans and alien abduction, an unnerving symphony of scientific oddities plays out, each note weaving a chilling melody of the unknown. 1. Compass conundrums. Columbus's erratic compass readings weren't a figment of his quill. The triangle sits astride a geological anomaly, the Bermuda Rise, a massive underwater plateau that disrupts the Earth's magnetic field. Compasses here spin like ballerinas on ice, north refusing to hold its ground. Imagine navigating through this disorienting ballet, your only guide a needle pirouetting wildly, whispering secrets of hidden shoals and uncharted reefs. 2. Methane mayhem. Lurk beneath the waves, bubbling pockets of methane, a potent cocktail of greenhouse gas and potential fuel for the macabre. Imagine, in the dead of night, a colossal bubble erupts, swallowing a ship whole, the ensuing explosion a fiery lullaby sung by the vengeful sea. Or perhaps, the methane seeps into the air, a silent intoxicant that warps perceptions and cripples judgment, sending pilots on delirious goose chases into oblivion. 3. Rogue waves. The triangle is a playground for rogue waves, mountains of water rising from the seemingly placid surface, uninvited guests at the oceanic soiree. These titans, born of converging currents and sudden storms, can snap ships like twigs, leaving no trace but a gasp of air and a bubble of despair. 4. Infrasound symphony. The ocean here hums with a low-frequency melody, infrasound, inaudible to human ears but resonating in our bones. Some theorize it can induce panic attacks, hallucinations, and disorientation, a mental fog that cripples crews and sows the seeds of paranoia. Imagine the psychological torment of sailing through this sonic torture chamber, your mind a battleground between reality and the whispers of the deep. Hush now, gather close, and let me whisper you a tale of the Bermuda Triangle, where the sun dances with shadows and the ocean sings a siren song of the unknown. It's a yarn spun from vanished ships and planes, of compass needles spinning wild and whispers of kraken rising from the depths. Are you ready to dive into the heart of this nautical enigma? The vanished galleon year, 1872, Captain Alistair Hawke, a man carved from granite and sea salt, steered his galleon, the Indomitable, into the treacherous waters of the Devil's Triangle. Legends of swallowed ships and compass-spinning demons whispered through the rigging, but Alistair, a seasoned navigator with the sun and stars in his veins, scoffed at superstitions. He sought only answers, driven by the disappearance of his brother, William, and his ship, the Dauntless, 3 years prior. As night fell, an unsettling luminescence pulsed beneath the waves, beckoning the Indomitable closer. Alistair, drawn by an unyielding curiosity, steered towards it. The light intensified, morphing into colossal, swirling shapes that defied explanation. Were they bioluminescent creatures, or something more, otherworldly? Suddenly, the galleon lurched violently, pulled by an unseen force. The compass spun, its needle a frantic dervish. Panic washed over the crew as the ship tilted precariously. Alistair, with hands like gnarled oak, fought the wheel, his eyes burning with determination. Then, silence. The lights vanished, the pull ceased. The Indomitable drifted, a lone feather on a stagnant pond. In the distance, a spectral island emerged from the darkness, its shores veiled in a mist as thick as pea soup. Driven by a desperate hope, Alistair steered towards the island. As they neared, the mist pulsed with an otherworldly energy, and whispers, like ghostly echoes, filled the air. They spoke of ships swallowed whole, of souls trapped in an eternal storm, and of a monstrous leviathan that guarded the triangle's secrets. With each step onto the island, the air grew heavy, charged with an electricity that crackled on their skin. Strange symbols, like forgotten languages, glowed on the ruins of monolithic structures, their purpose as enigmatic as the island itself. Were these the island's secrets, the whispers of the vanished? In the heart of the island, Alistair stumbled upon a cavern, its entrance veiled by shimmering light. Inside, a crystal pulsed with an otherworldly glow, bathing the cavern in an ethereal light. The whispers grew louder, forming coherent words, a language older than time itself. Alistair felt a presence, a swirling vortex of energy at the crystal's core. It pulsed with knowledge, beckoning him closer. But as he reached out, a voice, cold and ancient, echoed through the cavern. "Seek not what you cannot control, mortal. The secrets of the triangle are not for your kind." Terror seized Alistair. He stumbled back, the crystal's light searing his eyes. The cavern shook, and the air crackled with raw power. With a final, ear-splitting shriek, the crystal shattered, plunging the cavern into darkness. Alistair awoke on the deck of the Indomitable, the island a fading mirage in the distance. The sun was rising, casting an orange glow on the calm waters. Had it all been a fevered dream, a delirium brought on by the Triangle's secrets? But the whispers lingered, echoing in the depths of his mind. The Triangle's secrets, he knew, were not easily dismissed. And somewhere, in the swirling shadows of that uncharted expanse, a power slumbered, waiting to be awakened. Days bled into weeks, the sun a scorching wound in the sky above the endless blue canvas of the ocean. Silas Blackwood and his ship, a man with eyes like the sea itself, scanned the horizon from the crow's nest of his brigantine, the Dawn Chaser. His crew, weathered and restless, murmured of ghosts and cursed waters, tales of the Devil's Triangle echoing through the rigging. Silas, a pragmatist to the core, scoffed at superstitions. His mission was different. Weeks ago, a distress signal, garbled and faint, had pierced the static emanating from the Triangle's heart. The source, the galleon, Indomitable, captained by Alistair Hawke, a friend and fellow explorer. No word had come since, the signal swallowed by the swirling mists. Driven by a fierce loyalty and the gnawing unease, Silas had steered the Dawn Chaser into the uncharted waters. Now, a glint on the horizon, like a ghost ship shimmering in the heat haze, caught his eye. The Indomitable, sails limp and rigging tangled, drifted aimlessly. A shiver of dread ran down Blackwood's spine, but his spirit remained resolute. As the Dawn Chaser approached, an unnatural silence hung over the Indomitable. No crew scurried on deck, no shouts echoed from below. It was a ghost ship, its hull whispering tales of an unseen storm. With a heavy heart, Silas ordered a boarding party onto the abandoned vessel. The air on the Indomitable was thick with an unnerving stillness. Logbooks lay open, accounts ending mid-sentence, as if ripped by an unseen hand. The instruments lay smashed, their needles spun wild, frozen in silent screams. The deck, eerily clean, held no signs of struggle, no trace of blood or despair. Only a chilling emptiness pressed down, a weight thicker than the midday sun. On the quarterdeck, a single weathered journal lay open. Silas gasped as he recognized Alistair's hand, filled with frantic scribbles about strange lights, unearthly whispers, and the lurking, monstrous shadow from the depths. The last entry spoke of a forbidden island, drawn by an irresistible force, and a cavern bathed in unearthly light. Silas's heart pounded like a drum. Alistair, his friend, was alive, or had been. But where? And what of the island, the whispers, the monstrous shadow? His blood ran cold, a primal fear twisting in his gut. But he was Silas Blackwood, a captain who defied fear, and the mystery of the Indomitable, the whispers of the Triangle, demanded answers. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long, skeletal shadows across the abandoned ship, a plan formed in Silas's mind. The answers, he knew, lay on that forbidden island, shrouded in mist and guarded by ancient secrets. It was a gamble, a dance with the devil of the Triangle, but for Alistair, for friendship, he was willing to risk everything. Mist shrouded, the island loomed, whispers twisting like phantom fingers. Silas, crew bound by oath, ventured into the Emerald Cavern, where a monstrous shadow pulsed at its heart. Steel met unearthly claws, whispers morphed into screams, echoes trapped in the echoing chasm. A forgotten spell, desperation its fuel, banished the beast. The monolith thrummed, revealing Alistair, his eyes vacant, staring past reality. Silas, heart thundering, reached out, but Alistair's hand felt cold, lifeless. No pulse, no breath, just the echo of whispers in the empty shell. As dawn bloomed, casting long shadows on the island, Silas cradled his lifeless friend. The whispers, now chillingly silent, had woven a new question, one with no answer etched in the sky. Was Alistair truly free, or had only the beast been banished? Silas sailed away, the mystery gnawing at his soul. A dark beacon against the rising sun, he had defied the triangle's darkness, but the silence, more ominous than any whisper, lingered. The island stood shrouded in mist, an unanswered question etched upon its face, waiting for the next soul brave enough to unravel its secrets. The radio crackled, a final, desperate gasp in the symphony of the abyss. Flight 19, 5 ironbirds lost in the Bermuda Triangle's spectral Sargasso Sea, had become just another verse in its chilling poem. Below, the ocean pulsed, a malevolent entity gorged on the whispers of the damned. Was it the rogue wave, a titan rising from the placid depths to snatch them from the sky, or the infrasound lullaby, warping their minds into a labyrinth of fear? Perhaps the methane, a silent intoxicant that sent them on a delirious dance with oblivion. Or maybe, just maybe, something older, hungrier, lurked in the fathomless black, a predator drawn to the scent of human hubris. The world mourned Flight 19, another notch in the Bermuda Triangle's belt. But as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long, skeletal shadows across the restless water, a question echoed in the hearts of those who dared to listen. Are we merely trespassers in this ocean's domain, dancing to its whims, or are we destined to become part of its eternal, macabre symphony? However, is not one of despair, but of awe. For even in the face of the unknown, the human spirit yearns to explore, to understand, to push the boundaries of what we know. And who knows, perhaps one day, the melody of the Bermuda Triangle will not be one of fear, but of discovery, a harmonious blend of science and wonder, revealing the secrets of the deep and silencing the whispers of the damned. Until then, the Bermuda Triangle remains a mystery, a chilling symphony of the unknown, a reminder that the ocean is not just water, it is a living entity, and we, mere mortals, are just guests in its domain. But the human spirit loves a good puzzle, and the Triangle's historical enigmas continue to pique our curiosity. What if there's a sliver of truth hidden within the whispers? What if the stories, even embellished, echo a deeper reality? This yearning for exploration beckons us to delve deeper, to unravel the Triangle's secrets. Some might argue that only a journey back in time, witnessing these events firsthand, could truly satisfy our inquisitiveness. However, such a venture would be fraught with peril. It's vital to remember that even if the stories hold a kernel of truth, the human mind tends to amplify the unknown, weaving fantastical narratives from the fabric of uncertainty. So, if you're drawn to the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle, approach them with an open mind, a healthy dose of skepticism, and a thirst for knowledge. Remember, the most captivating discoveries often lie not in fantastical beasts and otherworldly encounters, but in the relentless human pursuit of truth, even in the face of the elusive and enigmatic.